Listen, guys, my editing team told me I needed to do an introduction for this podcast. This podcast, I personally think, needs no introduction. It's me and Blvd, the Ladyboy. We had to do some things we may or may not regret. We had to spend some time in the mountains afterwards. Again, coming to terms on where we sit with those regrets. But yeah, we put aside the jokes for this one. We got to the peak of my capabilities of journalistic integrity, and we asked the questions you've always wanted to answer. You've always wanted answers from when it comes to Ladyboys. This Ladyboy was in Thailand. She was a great time, and really let me ask whatever I want. This is a fascinating one. She talks about how she learned 5 languages to hustle men out of money. I love hearing about any woman and her ability to hustle men out of money, to help myself personally learn those tricks to avoid them happening to me. But yeah, guys, we're back. Segundo podcast. Obviously, I've been traveling the world, hiding from all my problems. And yet, here we are in Wollongong. This podcast dates back to my time in Thailand. And now I feel comfortable releasing this podcast. So please get behind it. We'll ask her the questions you want answered. And again, some of the things we did prior to filming this have not only left me with a bad taste in my mouth, they've also left me with a limp and apparently some incurable STDs. So thanks again for that, and enjoy this episode of the Segundo podcast.
Here we go. It's controversial.
Having that guy around is the best thing that ever happened to the squad.
If you have the right mix of autism and steroids,
all these pundits and whatnot, a lot of people doubting me, you know.
I don't want to fucking have a conversation while I'm showering, you know? Like, the hobby I do is already so gay.
You are now listening to the El Segundo podcast with Craig Jones.
Alright, I'll start with a quick commercial from my sponsor, Everton. Everton, Cialis sponsorship, testosterone replacement therapy sponsorship. Obviously very important for all athletes. But again, Everton will give you 5% off if you use the code B-team off everything excluding blood work. But again, you get a good 5% off discount on your Cialis with Everton. And I'm here with Juan. Speaks 5 languages.
Yes.
And I really wanted to talk to you about Ladyboys.
You can ask me anything, I don't mind. I'm open.
Is it appropriate to say Ladyboy? Is Ladyboy rude?
For some, they might take it as an offense, but for me personally, I don't really care. It's how you classify people.
Yep. And Ladyboy is huge in Thailand, right?
Oh, yes.
Is there any reason in particular for that?
Well, I think Thailand is more open, and most of us are Buddhism. As long as I don't create any problems and we can blend with the society, then we should be okay. So they don't really mind. You can be lesbian, gay, ladyboy, it doesn't matter. If you are a good person and you can adapt and blend with everybody, not try to be out there, like try to be too different or loud, and then people can accept you as you are.
Interesting. So if we're talking Ladyboys here, so obviously male transition to female, is our Ladyboys considered women, or are Ladyboys, is it something different? How does that work in Thailand? What is the average person?
Well, it's quite individual. It's hard to speak for all of us, because most of us, we want us, everybody to understand that, okay, to respect us as a woman. But genetically, of course, we are not. But me personally, I don't mind. You can call me she-male or female. Or I don't really care, because maybe I'm more mature now. If you talk to me or interview me when I was 20, I might give you different answer.
You want to come out swinging?
I just just find and verify. I will found that offense because we want to be a woman so bad, and we don't want people to question definitely.
I've heard some stories about guys making inappropriate jokes to ladyboys and getting.
Oh yeah, they get the ass kicks too sometimes because they don't respect us, and they. Not all of us is funny or joke. Some of us have a professional and serious job as well. So we're not all about hooker or anything like that. So we just want to be like normal people.
Yeah, I mean those stories are pretty funny though. The thought of those guys getting attacked.
Yeah, I had one with me in Bangla Road.
You attacked?
I just punched him and he was on the ground. And I didn't want it to.
Was it
He disrespect me.
Was it a foreign guy? What did he say?
He's Falang guy and he say, "Can I see your boobs?" or something like that. And he's touching my ass and I wasn't willing to. If he at least asked me, maybe I'm okay with that, you know.
Yeah.
He didn't ask for my permission, and I give you 200 so I can see your boob. I give him a fist on his face, and he was on the ground.
Wait, you headbutted him or you punched him?
No, I just punched him on the jaw.
So he got to touch the knuckles. That was it.
Yeah, I'm the lefty. Maybe he didn't expect that, so I didn't know that I can do that too.
I better be fucking careful.
No.
How long does it take to develop the skills of finessing a man's money without doing anything?
Well, it takes years to learn. You have to place the random button. If you found the button, then you get the money.
Can you tell us, give us some examples? Because obviously, like me personally, I look for sugar daddies myself to support this podcast and everything.
It's not gonna be simple as that. And normal happy man will not come to the bar or even come to Thailand. Why they come here? Is something wrong with them?
Really?
There is something wrong with them.
That's why I'm here. Yeah. No.
You have to find what is wrong with them. That you cannot just ask them directly. Of course, they're not gonna tell you. You have to spend time and kind of estimate what is the possibility that they're missing. If you found that, you can get a house and car and monthly support. Quite good amount too.
That's awesome. So yeah, I mean, can you give us some stories about that? Like some examples of like what a man's missing, how you found it, what sort of money they give you?
Oh, I have so many stories. When I was 24, 25, I was working at a restaurant as a promoter. Had to dress pretty and stuff, and they have like Austrian guy. He said he was a pilot, so he was flirting with me time to time and asking me out. How much do you want to go with him short time? And he asked me 3,000 for Satana. At that time I worked at Sukhumvit Soy 7. And you know Nana Soy 4?
No.
You must know
at least I won't say at least I won't admit to this.
Sukhumvit Soy 4 Nana is kind of fancy place. And it's like very well known of tourists to go to find young beautiful lady or transgender, whatever their taste. And the guy, he had the money. He kind of, I think he's wealthy. And he asked me, how much do you want to have sex? So, and I didn't like him. He old and disgusting. So I just keep rejecting him for year and year. And one day he asked me, how much would it take to see you get naked? I said 5,000. Just to piss him off. But he nodded. He said, okay. And then we went to the short time hotel room. It was 300 baht for 2 hours or something. So I asked my friend to cover my shit. And I went to him. And then he gave 1, 2, 3, okay, 5,000 baht. And then he gave me the money. And I was standing there. And he, why don't you take off your clothes? And I said, no, you pay, you take it off. So I teased him. So he slowly take off everything, and his face suddenly changed to become like, how do I describe it? It's like a psychopath. I don't know the words. Like crazy with saliva and everything.
Wow, crazy.
And he wanted to touch me. 5,000 to see me naked and then say that you can touch me. I'll take my photo. Are you done looking at? And then I just take my photo. It takes me 5 minutes to get the 5,000 at a time. So I always find a way to do things. Because I think that's why I think it's very important to study the language. I can have option. I can do if I want to. I don't have to do because I have to.
I feel a bit inadequate that the short time hotel is a 2-hour booking. I think that's a pretty commendable effort.
Well, they have they say short time and long time when you're walking on the street and then the girl asks you, short time this price, long time this price. They would do about a couple hours for this amount of money. So there are some hotel like you do short time for 2 hours. They would charge like 500 to 1,000 baht. Because they can sell the room quickly. And last night I went to teach my student, teaching them English, and they were client massage lady being a Falang from the beach. And I said, quickly, I want quick room. Why have to be quickly? Because his wife is on the beach. He came holiday with his wife and his kid, and then he went short time with the massage lady.
While she's relaxing at the beach.
Well, the massage shop on the beach.
Then
so he left his wife and his kid on the beach. This was like yesterday. It just happened in front of me. Like because the girl that I teaching English, they were like very naive. They were like 18, 20 years old. They don't know how to do it. Say, take the money, 1,300, give the room, sell it for 1 hour, and then you get quick money, and then you make it nice and sell it again. Because I did this industry all my life, so I know what it's like.
That's a man that operates well under time constraints, you know? Back to the family quick, hey?
Well, it's like, it's not going to take long. I assume like 20 minutes or something.
It's a good father, he's not spending too much time away, you know?
Yeah, so I have many crazy things like that. I experience my own and my friends too.
I've always wondered this because amongst the guys, everyone always talks about it like, and obviously it's a hard question to answer, but like, if a man has an experience with a ladyboy, is he considered straight or is he considered bisexual?
Well, I don't think it's really matter to them because if they have a balls to have sex with transgender, I assume they don't really care unless they have family and friends. Like I have a story like, I came to Thailand, I slept with the most beautiful woman in Thailand. But in fact, he slept with a transgender. So he didn't want to tell everyone, his friend and his family. But I think men nowadays kind of like okay with that. Even dating, I have my partner and his family okay with that.
Well, I always think that it's the joke isn't about the ladyboy, it's more about just making your friend uncomfortable. You know what I mean? It's about like when you bring it up to him or someone had that experience, you see their anxiety. The joke's like on their reaction. I think that's funny.
Yeah, I think that's funny. Some of them kind of addicted to it too and enjoy it, but I don't want to admit it.
Yeah.
If it's that bad, why do you always come back?
Yeah, maybe they like it because it's a bit secret, you know? What percentage of guys that come to Thailand would have sexual experiences with ladyboys? Obviously, pretty high.
Well, it's I cannot tell exactly how many percentage is about the chemistry between the two persons. And in the past, I slept with many married guys with kids and they had girlfriends and all sort, and they told me about their girlfriend, how shitty the girlfriend in bed. So that's how they came to me, and I don't know how many percent, but if they have good chemistry and you talk them, you convince them, he had to like you at least a little bit.
How do you convince a man for his first time? How many men was it the first time for you?
Well, it's quite individual. The man have to have a little bit feeling for you. Otherwise, it's very difficult to convince them. How you gonna get him hard if he not found you attractive? It's almost impossible. So
Yeah.
you can't make him get hard. So
It's interesting, yeah.
It's true though, from my personal experience.
Well, yeah, all right. So what percentage of dudes generally you think are a little bit curious to experience it?
It depends on where they met them.
Where they meet them?
If they met and they met the bar, they're like, okay, just one time thing, and then they try, they might like it or they might not like it. But again, from my experience, I never see them reject or never come back. They always come back. They might not tell their girlfriend or their family, of course, but they always come back.
It'd be a tough conversation to have with the wife, I think, but they always come back.
They always come back.
Really?
But I didn't expect them to break up with their wife or anything to come to be with me, because it's a reality. We can't. He have his wife, kid, family back home.
But does that happen? That sometimes happens? They get stuck in Thailand?
In what way?
Like they don't go back to the family? They stay out here?
No, it's not as simple as that, because they have job that they have to commit and they have to go back. Unless they really choose to be here, work here, live life here, then okay. But not like my partner. He told his mom and dad. His mom and dad come to meet me in person. So looking for a relationship and just for sex experience, of course. Of course, before you have a wife and kids, back in the day, you might not sure what is your sexuality attract unless you try. And I have many gay friends, American or Englishman, have wife and kid, and then turn himself to become a transgender at the age of 50. So it could be anything. It must be something inside them already. It's not me changing them. It's something in them. They have this curiosity inside them, but they didn't want to share or talk about it. But it's already there.
Alright, so like if someone comes to Thailand for that experience, do they throw themselves in straight away, or is it they have a look in the building, they come into the bar, it's a slow process?
Well, from what I asked the men, they kind of want to, but don't want anybody else to know their secret, their private life. So they will do a little bit of inspection. They look at the girl or the ladyboy that they like. Like when I was working in the restaurant, most of the men that hit on me, they would come to eat and kind of like, what's it called, inspect or something, just to see how do I this that, and then he would ask me out. So most, not or if they don't care anything, they just go directly to the ladyboy strip bars. They just go pick and pay bar fine and take whoever they like.
Yeah. So ladyboys is what percentage of ladyboys have had surgery with gender reassignment surgery versus
Nowadays, no.
no one does?
Not no one. I would say with small percentage than the time that I grew up when I was 17, 18, because they desperately want to be women so bad. They think cut off their dick will make them become a female. I have the money to, and I didn't want it to, because it will not change me genetically. I cannot give birth, so I don't see why I have to make myself disabled. When I'm fully strong, I can do things. And most of my friends, after they have operation, they cannot do certain things. They become weak and sick.
Really?
Oh yeah, because they need to put like what is called the dildo or something to keep the hole open. Otherwise, it's will close. It's like you have your ear piercing. When you don't put your earpiece too long,
Closes up.
Yeah, it's close it up. And you imagine when it closes up, she cannot pee.
Yeah.
So I don't see why.
Yeah, so they have to sleep? They sleep with that inside them?
No, I don't know how they do it. They have to put them inside like time to time just to keep it open, and have to clean, and have to go to do. It's expensive to have sex change. I think 200 or between 200,000 to 500,000, and then it make you become sick.
Wow.
Because you chop off your ball, I think your hormone change, your testosterone gone, and then it swing your emotional. And without having sex change, you already took hormones. If you decide to be ladyboy, we took hormones since we were 13, 14 years old because we don't want to have beard and masculine. I don't have to shave or anything. So, and it's already affect our mental. Nowadays, men are more open about it. They don't really care if you're trans or whatever. If the guy happy with the person, he would generally be with the person. I would assume. I don't know. I'm not a guy. So.
What is it? I've never seen one post surgery. What is it? Can you tell the difference?
Yeah. When I was working in a strip club, there is a ladyboy standing on the left and the genetic woman on the right, and we kind of like.
You get to inspect.
Trying to compare how his look, how different his look. So it cannot be as complex as a woman.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of diversity in women's as well, so it's like, that's a thing.
Yeah, some of the women vagina is not as pleasant to look at, I don't think,
Yeah. So, but you're confident you can tell?
You can tell, of course, because they don't have clit and stuff. And it's only, back in the day, it's only 4-inch deep.
Really?
But now maybe the technology changed.
Pretty spacious, in my opinion. No.
But you cannot take Falang for 7-inch or 8-inch. You might take the Japanese one, 3-inch, 4-inch. so.
Yeah, British ones as well, hey.
Yeah.
That's fascinating, hey.
Yeah, and I have a guy who did the ladyboy with before operation, and after she decided to have sex change, he left her.
Really?
Yeah.
He missed it.
I think I don't know. It's just how he liked it on bed. If he liked the genetic woman, he wouldn't have dated trans wife. I don't see why. Because and he left the girl, the trans.
Really, yeah. Tell us some crazy stories about about working back in the day. Weird requests from clients or anything like that.
How far can I go?
Go crazy, yeah. Guys, B Team will give you 10% off your defense soap order. Now, guys, you're in a third world country looking to pop a few shots off. The only things on offer are quite risky. I would highly suggest defense soaps. Give your cock a little bit of a wipe down. I know in some parts of the world, such as Kazakhstan, for some reason the hotel puts their condoms in the fridge. What are you going to do when that fridge is locked for some strange reason? You're going to call the hotel reception. You say, hey, unlock this fridge. Or you're going to boldly go where many men have gone before without a raincoat. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to use a defense soap to wipe it down afterwards. Obviously going to take a strong piss as well. If you catch something, hey, it's a thought that counts. You tried. B Team will save you 10% off. This is something you cannot leave the house without if you're the Christopher Columbus of third world nation women. For sure.
Well, my gay friends have more experience than me because he doesn't care how the guy look. He can sit on the wheelchair and stuff, and so he went with the guy, and he looked like a gentleman with the suit and everything, and they went back to the hotel together, and he thought the guy wanted to give him a blowjob or something. He said no, he just want my friend to piss on his face or something, and he gave him 5,000 baht just to piss on his face.
The golden shower.
The golden shower, I think, is the Thai society. I think is weird. I don't know. Maybe Falang is normal. I don't know. I don't even know what is normal anymore when I work in the industry.
At this gym, it's normal for sure.
Oh yeah.
Drink down like that. There's a lot of weird stuff going on over there for sure.
Yeah. And then one girl, she said, when the old guy, and this guy is so nice. He put the water on the side of the bed, and she drink it, and then she had a cranking like she thought the ice, but why this ice is not cold, it turned out it to be his fake teeth. He put his fake teeth in the cup and she drink the water. She thought, oh, the man's so gentleman, give the water to her. But it was his fake teeth.
The fake teeth. That's gotta have a good taste to it, hey?
Yeah. Yeah, so many, and maybe something like that in the West they cannot do, so I assume they do it here.
They come to get crazy in Thailand.
They come to get crazy, and then 10 years ago they have like a military, American military came here with the big boat. So like 80 or 500 American militaries came to Phuket for 1 night or 2 nights. So there are some dead body.
Oh, the Americans or the Thais? Who ended up dead?
The working girls.
Oh, the working girls.
Yeah, they were agreed 2 girls for 5 men, and only one of them come back alive.
Oh, wow.
But I don't want to excuse. It's just a rumor. I didn't say because that they're not even put on the news, but we know what's going on. But I don't remember exactly when. But it's happened when the military came. So they have that kind of crazy situation a lot, like
It's
that.
a dangerous job, right?
It is dangerous if you don't know who you go to bed with. They might be nice, good looking like you. I have
Thank you,
one.
thank you.
Yeah, I have one German guy. He looked like a supermodel. Like, I went to him because I found him hot, and okay, he's a very good looking guy. So I went with him, and he started to do a little bit squeezing my neck and stuff, and start to slap me, and more and bite my teeth and stuff. And like, at the moment, I think if I try to resist or I fight more, I could have died. I just had to act like I enjoyed it
Yeah.
and let him finish. And then when he went to the toilet, I didn't even think about how much I have to leave that room as fast as I can, because he could have killed me.
Yeah. So you snuck out of there?
Because he looked like big athlete, like you, strong build, and I didn't expect him gonna be like that. I think, because Ladyboy, okay, handsome man, we go with the handsome man, and then it turned out to be some kind of psychopath. I don't know the crazy guy. So he almost killed me if I try to resist. Because no way, physically I cannot fight with him. He is much bigger than me. So I ran. I didn't even wear my underwear. I just had to get out. I nearly get myself killed once.
Oh, shit. Is it better than to pick a older, weaker client? You feel safe?
But you have more control.
Yeah. You're in control, yeah.
Yeah, what he gonna do though? What the old man gonna do?
That's true. It might not even work.
It might not even. You might just go and sleep with him and give him a cuddle. He give you 5,000. Even that. That's what he gonna do. Sexually, he cannot.
That's true. I mean, he might surprise you. I don't know.
Well, yeah, some of them work, of course, yeah. But there is a situation that's all they want. They want to be loved. They want to have somebody beautiful around them, like their decoration. I have my ex-husband for 10 years. 10 years, I remember we have sex 5 times. What he need me to do, just to dress pretty and
5 times in 10 years.
Yeah. And it's not sex. It's just like I use iron clip, like the hanger clip, to squeeze his nipple, and he just come. And I don't have to do anything. It's not even proper sex.
Wow.
And I just sweep him. He give me 30,000 a month for 10 years. So it's an easy job.
And all he needed was the nipples to get it done, hey?
Yeah, I don't even have to touch him. I just squeeze him, torture him. He say anywhere but not his face and outside of the shirt. Because the working uniform or the man working suit is like covered to here, yeah? He said to me, I can hit anywhere, but don't leave mark outside of the shirt. And he liked the pain.
Did you like beating him up?
No.
No?
It's made me mentally ill for a year.
Really?
Of course, it's easy money. Thai people, if we have bachelor degrees, we would have minimum wage around 12 to 15,000. I didn't have any degree. I earned 30,000. Doing what? just to hit abuse the guy.
Pinching some nipples.
Yeah, and pinching some nipple.
I'd do that for sure.
I thought at the day it's easy money, and I thought about okay, supporting family, brothers, sisters, stuff like that. But I changed now. I don't do that anymore. I don't support no one anymore.
I was gonna say sex 5 times in 10 years. That is a real marriage, hey?
Whoa! Just you make him look good, make him feel good. Go shopping, restaurant. As time to time, he gonna ask for the kinky stuff.
How does he bring it up? Like, how does the nipples come into conversation? Like, how early do you come up with that?
He didn't say anything when the first time I went with him as a customer. We did not date, or we went online on the dating site or something. He said, "Can you come to my room? I give you this much, that much," and then we agreed. I thought it's gonna be okay, just have sex with him, but it's turned out that he didn't want that. He wants me to make him in pain. What's it called? He wants to be submissive. Yeah, he wants to be in pain, and he can come. I still don't understand now.
Yeah, how does that happen, eh?
I don't understand even now. I don't want anybody to hit me or anything.
Yeah, I might remember the nipple trick when it's 4 a.m. and I was had too
just
much
twist.
to drink. Yeah.
Just twisted it and put the high heel step on his, just stand on his bow.
We'll actually use one of the cameramen to demonstrate this.
And bitch. Try. Yeah, he want me to wear sexy clothes and whip and stuff, you know. I thought it's only on the porn movie.
Yeah, I've never tried it.
I saw on porn. But yeah, I saw on porn. I thought that it's just a fantasy in the porn movie. But it's happened to me, so.
Where would you step with the heels? What would you step on?
He bought me a sexy high heel with he would call half tie sexy lingerie, and I wear and I whip him, and he just masturbate himself. So I didn't have anything inside me. He didn't have sex with me really.
That's wild, eh?
And that's all what he asked. Okay, fine.
30,000 baht a month for that.
Talking about 10 years ago is a lot. Even now. Even the manager in the restaurant not own that.
Yeah, so what? So Matt, you mentioned manager then. What, like, when you were working these gigs, would you have a pimp?
Oh yeah, I was working in the luxury gentleman club. They would not call me mama san or pimp. They call as a sales agents. So I don't want to mention about the name. It's like very luxury and politician, foreign businessman from Singapore, from Japan or China. So they have these most beautiful young girls, 25 maximum. I probably say is better looking than the Miss Thailand world because
Really?
they earn more. Just one time they make 6,000 to 10,000.
For a night or for?
Even just to drink with them, because you have to be like in the Japanese or Asian style. It's just drinking with them. It's like a host. If you take them, then of course more.
Yeah.
More. So the girl make more than me. I was earning, my salary was 35,000 with the commission, so we make pretty good commission on top. So I get 10% for whatever I sell, and normally the girl will give me tips.
And you were like the pimp, basically.
Well, I would say a medium because I'm an I translate for them.
Oh, translate, yeah, right.
So to contact the customer, bring the girl, 6, 10, 30 of them in front of one guy, and then he pick, and then you have to keep drinks every 30 minutes. 30 minutes for 1,500 just to keep drinks because it's expensive. When I was working as a go lady, same, but when I was 20, so they have 10, 20 ladyboy with female and have one guy sitting, and you have to pick one. It's like a beauty contest.
Really? They're all, and they get a pick?
So we on the pole of like a dance floor, the customer sitting here, and we're gonna have mama sang with the torch, the light to pick. Oh, which number? And the guy say, okay, I want this one, that one. And then talk, and if the guy happy with the woman or the trans, and then they will have some kind of agreement and took them pay the bar fine. At the time it was like 500 baht. I'm talking about long time ago. 500 baht for bar fine, and then you pay whatever on top as you agree with the person.
I'd feel pretty self-conscious, all these girls looking at me and I have to pick. I'd feel rude not picking people. I don't know why.
Well, it's like you go to 7-Eleven or market.
Yeah.
I would assume.
That's true. That's the same, yeah. The pimps here, are there is there a certain type of person that's a pimp? Is it working girls that get older? Like,
well, when I was working in the luxury gentleman club, they are like, they used to work as a girl before. When they got to 30, they consider to be too old to do that, so they step up to be a promoter and mama sang. But I'm come from the outside because of my language skill. Because normally they would not bring people from outside, so I just sent email that I went to Japan and work and all that. And then the boss from America, and he tastes my language and he speak all sorts, so I can somehow get a job. Because for me, from my experience too, I want to know what it's like. I want to know if I can get a job or not. I just want challenge. Because normally they would not take people from outside. And when I was younger, my mama sang, she was very furious, very controlled, determined. What is the word? Dominatrix, like.
really?
Yeah, very strong person. Yeah, but it's more cruel back in the day. Now the girl is willing to do themselves because they want to earn money. They're not forced to do like what we imagine. Oh, the pimp forced them to do the work. No, they do it willingly.
Yeah, they're entrepreneurs now.
Yeah, because it's easier money. Because now Thai, you see, it's difficult to get a job, and they give us very minimal, like small salary, cannot survive. The rent is already half of our income. So, and go with Falang is easy money.
Easy money.
Yeah, you go short time 2,000-3,000 baht for 2 hours. Some people have to work like, 5 to 10 days for that.
For that amount of money?
Because the minimum wage now is around 400 baht per day. So it depends on their skill set. But like the low labor, they would get like 400 baht per day.
How many customers could someone potentially have in one night or one day?
Could be 1 to 5 to 10. So they do like a rally, go with another guy, do quickie and come back to stand and on the Bangla Road. And hey, hello. And then they go again. Some of the girls, they make like 5 customers per night. They make like 10 to 15 per night. Or some might not have anything at all. It's skills.
The skills. It's the creative calls.
Oh yeah, you need to have some skill to do prostitution. Otherwise, you cannot get customer. You can't.
Well, I mean, when I drive the scooter around here, girls are yelling crazy stuff out at me. Is that like, where do they learn the art of that?
They try to draw your attention to do what they're capable to, because some of them not speak good English or anything. They just do what they can to get your attention. So
I feel like it must cause scooter accidents. Sometimes I hear some crazy shit. I'm like, struggling to ride as it is.
well, but they at that right moment they don't think about it.
Yep.
They think the man might stop and look, and it's happened too. When I was working in the massage shop, we have to do like that. Like we have like 10 girls. I have 2 ladyboys, and ladyboy is the most sale.
The most popular.
Yeah, because Maybe we give better hand job or blow job. I don't know.
Stronger grip for sure.
I don't know. They always come to us. They are girl. They don't pick the girl. They pick us.
I can't speak on that. I've never been inside a massage parlor in Thailand.
Yeah, well, people have their own taste and preference. I don't know.
So the massage parlors often will have a mix, ladyboys and regular.
Some places, but most of the time it's a girl, and of course some places they do ladyboy only or they mix because there are some guy they like ladyboy, not especially for the hand job or blow job or anything. Sometimes they want a strong deep issue. I have many clients when I was a massage. I didn't give them sex or anything. They come back from my massage. I have license and stuff, so I give them strong deep tissue massage and I crack their back and stuff and they like it. Even the female, they come, the Russian, when she on her holiday, she will not go to the shop. She will, Juan, can you come to my hotel do my massage for me and my husband and my mom. So some of that too.
Wow. I mean, that sounds like harder work than a dodgy massage, probably.
Dodgy massage you do for 10 minutes or 10 minutes for 1,000 or 2,000. You do a proper massage 1 hour for 300.
Will if you go to a massage parlor and ask, are you a ladyboy, will they generally be honest with you?
I would say 50-50. Because they are afraid that the man will reject them and they will lose the customer. Which man will reject? Some men will reject too. Because I have experience, then there is nobody else, it's only me. When the man came, no, I don't want you to touch me or massage me. It's okay, understandable. Because they come for a different purpose. If they just want massage, it could be anybody massage them, no?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Someone told me about a test you can do, and I want to ask you if this is true or not. Someone told me that in Thailand, something about elbow extension.
Elbow extension? Never heard of that in my life.
A guy told me that if most men's arms go 180, and sometimes Thai women's hyperextend. You never heard of this?
Never have a clue of it, ever.
Cutting edge science.
Not on my knowledge, no.
All right, so that's not a foolproof method then. Yeah. So you have massage parlor. How many years is the massage parlor before full-time language instruction?
Well, I do for a year or two, but because I changed the job all the time, I didn't want to do works in one place for a long time. I prefer to do a little bit here and there because I always manage to earn money somehow. If I stick in one place for 8-9 hours per day, it take away my time. So I always, I work in the restaurant 1, 2, 3 days. Then I go to the bar. Back in the day when I work in the bar too, of course, for one month, a cocoa bar. And then I met my husband at the time, so he took me out. And then I learned. I spent time with him and I learned a lot. What is the Farang mentality? Is now you learn the language, and to the point to not understand just the language, you understand the mentality. And then how do I make that money?
Yeah.
And then I question and then work here, work there, make some connection here, connection there. So, and in Phuket there are many opportunity. There are expats, there are tourists. If I can, if I can arrange something for them with the local business, somebody gonna have to pay. So I just do that for survival. So and massage too, they don't have to pay me. They will cut 40%, 60% to the shop and 40% to the massage therapies, and the extra, of course, they not get
They don't
involved.
get to touch the extras. How many girls that work in the industry do get married to customers, like Pretty Woman, or could that be like a Pretty Ladyboy? You know the movie?
Well, I would say 50-50.
50-50.
Some people enjoy the work because they don't want to feel attached and they can earn more money. So they can go with client different guy every night and they just make 50 to 150,000 per month without any attachment. But of course, the disease stuff is risky. But some men they just want, some girl or ladyboy, if they found the right man, be happy with him, went to German or Sweden, marry and live there, and it's individual how they agreed. So like for myself, we just stayed together and he not really support me, he take care of all the expenses and I earn myself more from teaching and working stuff. But not everybody like that. So because some people they don't have skill so they have to do what they know.
Yeah.
So and they agree for 30,000-40,000 baht a month, and when the guy cannot afford it, they will jump to another one.
He's gone.
Yeah, but you can do that for 20 when you were young, 18, 20, maybe. But now so many competition and stuff. If you not agree with him, there's always somebody else.
When is retirement age? You said about 30.
But some people can do it until they're 50, 60. They still have like 60 years old hooker and stuff.
Keeps them young, probably.
And they love sex, maybe. Some of them already have money. They are already successful.
They're just in it for the game, the love of the game.
Yeah, they just want to see if they still got it or not.
If they still can, yeah.
Yeah, I would do the same.
Yeah?
Just to see if I can. If I'm single and I'm 60, I don't even care. Just want to see if I can. Just
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, but of course, the financial stuff that make them decide to do that, of course, and it's easy money.
Because obviously, women have a great time hustling men out of money. That's got to be addictive.
It is addictive. When we have to work full-time job for 8-9 hours a day, for so small money, like 12,000-15,000, you pay the rent, it's already 4,000-5,000. There's no saving. And then when you go out with one man, they took you out for dinner and shopping, or maybe have sex one time, you get a couple thousand. And some girl, one night they have 5 customers, they make 10,000 per night. But I'm not saying everyone. So, but it's happened. Quite small percent, but it's happened. I know somebody like that too.
Yeah. So the stories about hustling dudes is funny. What's the most you've ever rinsed someone for the least amount of effort?
I don't understand the question.
Like, what's the most money you've got out of a guy before with the least amount?
One night or some period?
Well, let's go one night. Yeah, that sounds good.
One night, I got 10,000. Just make him drunk.
Yeah.
Make him drunk, he pay. But the guy, he doesn't care anyway. He stay in the expensive hotel, 5-star hotel.
It's just whatever.
So it's just like whatever. It's not like because you can see the difference when the guy been saving the money for the whole year on holiday, or somebody who have the wealth. Well, when you in the industry long enough, you can tell.
Yeah,
But I can tell better though if they can. I can.
Thai ladyboys are like Las Vegas, they'll take everything.
Well, whatever comes.
Yeah, no, that's fucking funny, hey. You know what we'll finish on? We'll finish on your opinion on
I try to
transgender
get comfortable.
sports in America.
Oh, yeah. I heard about the issue that they have the Olympic or something that trans women compete with a genetic woman, and I don't think it's fair on them. And they have the new world record and stuff. My partner, he mentioned about they have a new world record because the transgender compete with the genetic woman. I don't see that fair Because me, I do sport myself. I do badminton and pickleball and stuff. So I would not be proud if I win against a woman. I don't think for me, it's not fair.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a big issue over there now. People are very passionate about it.
Yeah, if you challenge with the knowledge, okay, fine. It's not related to the physical strength. Because there is no way the genetic woman can compete with the man. Even we take the hormone, we still stronger than women. I would never beat women ever. Even they upset me.
Never.
What they gonna do? They're gonna cry in front of me.
That's true.
No.
So you think with all the hormones and stuff, it's still a big difference?
Oh yes, I can keep 3 girls on me.
Everyone's journey, man. Yeah.
Yeah, you can try, but I don't think they have that physique. Still, man is you born genetic man, and it also is instinct. When I have fight with a guy, I forgot that I'm a ladyboy. In that right second, I just have to survive. I don't know if I'm female or male. Whatever make me survive. So I did fight with the guys quite a few times.
You fought with the guys?
Yeah, it's not that I'm happy fighting with them because he insult me and try to make me fun of me in front of people. So I make him look funny in front of people by knocking him on the ground. So
That's fucking awesome.
yeah, I didn't want to do that. Wasn't proud of it.
Yeah. Some of us deserve it for sure.
Yeah, they're drunk. They want to show up their friend. Like they want to be like what would you call fat boy or something.
Frat boys.
Yeah, they're trying to look cool, doing stupid thing.
And you have to let them
Yeah,
down.
yeah, they have to get their ego sabotaged.
That's a good way to end it, eh? I think we covered everything, yeah.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it and help you guys understand more about the transgender in Thailand. And I want you to understand, not all of us want to become a transgender to become a prostitute to earn easier money. It's just the way it is. It's just easier money. It's not that we wanted to.
Easy money's easy money. If I have a grappling match and it's the same money, I'll take the easier opponent every day.
Yeah, if like for me, for example, I only have to hit the guy for 30,000. I only do it once a week. That's only 4 times a month. And these people have to work 8-9 hours a day for 26 days a week, and then earn what 12,000-15,000.
I mean, I'm not even gay, but I twist about it.
You think about it
K
too.
a week, yeah.
Just go beat somebody else.
That's good. That's good money. Yeah.
Well, yes, always have client for everything.
We're talking dick sizes here today. Let's talk about some of the smallest penises you've ever seen, excluding, obviously, the men in this room.
Well, I didn't see this guy, so I don't know. So the smallest thing I ever see, it's like my size of my thumb, like this.
Really?
So
I mean, that's not that small, yeah.
well, but I would expect to be
pretty
that he
thick.
would have a bit more. I met him at a blonde, tall, handsome guy, so muscular, and I expect, I'm gonna have some night dick tonight, and I went to his hotel and he's just flirting and seduced me and kissed me and stuff, and I was trying to take off his pants and he just keep hold his pants up and kissing me and seduce me, and then come on, and I pull it down. It's like,
What do you say? You go, get this out of here, I'm leaving.
no, I didn't want to embarrass him. I just said, I didn't say that, I make him come, but it's so small, it's so fast. And can I see you again? And let me think about it, I don't know.
I mean, maybe he just had really big hamstrings, muscular man.
I don't know, but the muscle is everywhere, but not there.
He could use some of this for circulation. And obviously, the biggest dick you've ever seen.
Oh, from the French guy, it's like 12 inches.
12 inches.
It's like a small bottle of Leo beer or something. It's like the same size of small bottle of beer.
Really?
Oh yes, because he's a French guy. I think he's have Arabic heritage or African heritage. I don't know, but he's look white.
Really? He's just been blessed by the gods, eh?
Yeah, maybe he been blessed by the God, and then it's like, oh, who can survive that? You know.
He made a deal with the devil for that dick.
Well, I kind of like I didn't have one. I didn't want to have sex for another 2 weeks. Need time to recover for that because it's just like absolutely monster.
Too big though, you were like.
But he was a slim, skinny guy, and nerd too. Nerd, slim, skinny. You would not expect that.
Really?
Because I would expect the muscle guy, like, you know, like I said, but he had like tiny dick.
He's got the element of surprise.
Yeah, everything. You never know until you open it. Yeah, I cannot estimate anymore, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
I think, oh, good looking man.
What's the true average then?
You mean Thai or you mean?
Oh, yeah, true average for Thai and for.
It's for the common size is a 40x. Same as the motorbike hands.
Oh, really?
And Falang average is 56. I don't know. Maybe I'm lucky if I already found 56.
56. Pretty big, nah.
Well, most of them are, no? I don't know. I never see. Well, sometimes I see smaller from Asian, from Japanese and Chinese. But of course, yeah. Even the Falang is very small guy. I try one with midget because it's my fantasy. Small midget French man.
A midget?
Yeah.
Really?
Shorter than you. And it's the dick like, oh my god, like.
A midget fantasy.
Yeah, because I wanted to try. I want to be a Snow White at some point.
So you wanted 7?
Yeah, I want to feel what it feels like. So everybody have fantasy, even you. So I'm sure.
As we know, yeah.
So I was so yeah, it's okay. I quite enjoyed this actually.
The midget was good?
Yeah, the midget was good. Better than the muscle guy.
Yeah, yeah. Well, if he's too small, you could use his forearm, you know?
Well, he done pretty good job. I'm impressed.
Work ethic. Good. You way to finish it off, eh?
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to the El Segundo podcast. Don't forget, Fat Cry Jones.